you, that woman that's looking at me, that is watching me right now, are you a virtuous woman? When that man finds you, can he beat his chest and say, yes, I have found that virtuous woman? Can he? Welcome back. Who is a virtuous woman? Who? Can you tell me who a virtuous woman is? You know, a lot of us hear this every day, every time, yet we really do not understand what it means. Yes, you keep saying, I'm a virtuous woman, I'm a virtuous woman, I'm a virtuous woman. Mind you, the Bible was not referring to all women. It was not referring to one in every woman. The Bible was actually referring to specific women, the virtuous women, those that have been selected, those that have allowed themselves to be used by God. Not all women are virtuous women. Everywhere you go, you can hear women saying, I'm a virtuous woman. Oh, I'm a virtuous woman. It's a lie. Not all women are virtuous women. Not all women you see in the church are virtuous women. If there are 100 women in your church, don't be surprised that just 8 of them or 5 of them are virtuous women. Now, who is a virtuous woman? Proverbs 31 from verse 10 to 31. The verse 10 of it says, who can find a virtuous woman? Who can find a virtuous woman? You woman, you, that woman that's looking at me, that is watching me right now, are you a virtuous woman? When that man finds you, can he beat his chest and say, yes, I have found that virtuous woman? Can he? Now, when you go through that proverb, chapter 31, from verse 10 to 31, you will find out everything, all it takes to be a virtuous woman. There, you will know that not all women, you will believe that not all women are actually virtuous. It's only those that possess all those things, all those qualities that have been listed in those verses. Then you ask yourself if truly you are a virtuous woman. When you go through the Proverbs from that 10 to 31, that 31 is the last verse. When you go through it, you will then understand that to even be a virtuous woman, there are a lot of prices you need to pay. You need to pay a lot of prices. You cannot just say, wake up in the morning and say, oh, I'm a virtuous woman, I'm a virtuous woman. When you go through it, all those points, the Bible listed a whole of points there for us to see, for us to read and understand who truly a virtuous woman is. Not all women you see in the market are virtuous. Not all the women in your workplace are virtuous. Not all married women are virtuous. Not. The first point says a virtuous woman. Who can find a virtuous woman? And it says, One whom the heart of her husband trusts in her confidently. Now, if your husband can trust you, if your husband's heart is always where you are, you're not at home, he's restless, you're not back from work, you're not back from market, he's restless. Whenever he's with his friends, whenever he has gone out with his friends, his mind is always at home. Oh, I want to go back and meet my wife. I want to go back and stay with my wife. Oh, I can't stay with my wife. That is a virtuous woman. If your husband can go out, stay as long as you want, even when you call him, tell him, I'm coming. Not now with my friends. I'm chilling out with my friends. My dear, you are not virtuous. Yes. If your husband is always scared of coming back home, whenever he remembers that you are at home, that he kept someone like you at home, his heart begins to beat. He begins to feel his heart beat. In fact, he begins to hear his heart beat. Hey, my dear, you are not virtuous at all. Now, the second point there says, a virtuous woman is one with skills that can generate or bring food for her household. If you're always the type that sits at home, cross your leg, you don't have plans of doing anything, you don't have plans of, in fact, you don't even think of it. You belong to those the school of thought that women are not supposed to work, are not supposed to stress themselves with work, or stress themselves on how to get money, generate money. That it's only the husband, the men should take care of them. They are supposed to be taken care of by their husband. Their husband should go out and do the work while they sit at home and relax. No house choice, nothing, no domestic work, nothing. You are not a virtuous woman. Now, with all these points, these few points I've listed today, next time I'm going to continue. Ask yourself, are you a virtuous woman?